Okay, so we're going to start with pending posts. Okay, so we know that this is pending, and that's what we're going to go into today. So right now we are at 104 pending. So what we're going to do is go to sort. People that have waited a long time need to be the ones that go first. Okay, so we're going to go into sort, and we're going to do the oldest first. Again, if you feel that things are spinning and you can't get through, it doesn't show that you've done anything with the post, or it's been just disappeared on you, then scroll down maybe 20 or 10 and start at another spot. So we're going to start here. Can someone please put us out in the trees? Thank you, are amazing. So PLLZ is please in my book. So that part is good. So when we see please or thank you or you guys are amazing or something along that line, then we're going to tap into our profile picture. And the next thing we're going to look for is, okay, she's had one warning, time suspended. I don't know if anything will come up. Was automatically suspended. See details. Why? Multiple posts removed. Person has had 3 posts removed by admin in the last 24 hours. So that's what that means. So let's do this. We're back into her profile picture. I'm just looking at that. It doesn't really matter, really, about all this, because we're only searching for the moment. And in this moment, as long as her answers are correct, okay, so now we see that the bottom one is correct. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about this situation. I'm going to go back one. So as you can see, she's had several posts already. Even if she just had this one here and not this one, but just this one, that meant she's been a previous member that posted. However, if she takes these off of her profile, then we're going to make her do all the answers because nothing will be there. So what I mean is, because she's already posted before, it fell under the rule where when I changed the group questions, everybody that was ever doing the group questions, it removed everything, except for it did not remove this here one. Okay, so if there is no post here whatsoever, then all 3 answers have to be correct. So again, I'm going to go over that one more time. If this is the only thing that is correct, and you look under their profile, and they have 1 post, just 1 post there, then that means this is the only thing that needs to be on. If they have 0 posts there, then all 3 questions have to be answered correctly. And she does have other posts. So we're going to go back 1 notch and we're going to approve her. Can someone please make this better? So when you're doing pending, it's all about the post itself. It's not usually anything more than that. There'll be a time or two where you might see someone just posting but not putting a photo with it. And that could be because there is an introduction. So let's look at Amy. Go to her profile picture. We're going to see she has a post there. And, okay, that's the same post. Okay, it says approve or decline. I'm going to tap into her profile picture, and this one has a place where you can comment, so we know it's on the wall. All right, so she agreed to everything. We're going to go back, and this is on pending. Hit the 3 dots, decline post and give feedback, and it's going to, all you need to put is duplicate post declined. Go down, scroll, make sure the tab's on, and confirm that goes to them. So the next one would be, can you fix this picture, please? My daddy and family. This is by Lane Pratt. Now we see approve and decline below it. Let's go into Lane. And she has that same picture again. And you know it's the same picture because this one you can comment. That means it's on the wall. We're going to go back and we're going to check her answers anyways. And she agreed. So we're going to go back here and give a feedback. Okay, duplicate post declined again. So now we're here and we're at 8 hours ago because we started at the back this time. So let's go. I would really appreciate this so much. So that's all you really have to glance at. Appreciate is a great word for them to use, and it's very much okay for me. So hit the profile picture. See if she's got any posts there. There's no post, so what does that mean? That means that she has to have the answers correct, and she doesn't. If there was a post already there, then all we would care about is this. Because of something that I did a month ago when I changed the group questions, it erased everybody's answers. In this case, she has no posts, so now she has these wrong and that one correct. So because of that, that's a decline. So we're going to go back one and go into the 3 dots. Well, see, when this comes up, someone's doing it right now. I'll hit it again. So right now, someone else is on that. So we're going to move down to, here's a question. Good morning. I believe I have answered the questions to be part of this group. Can you confirm? Thank you so much. When someone has a question like this, you must approve the question. So if we approve it, you've got to answer it. If you don't know how to answer it, please skip over it. But if you answer it, you put up your moderator tag with your answer. So we're going to approve. Now she wants to know if everything is done correctly, if she's a member, and if she's answered the group questions. So we're going to approve her question out there on the wall. Now we have to go back and get on the wall. There we go. Now we go back again. Flick my phone a bit because it'll come in. And there's her question. All I'm going to do is tap into the profile picture. And look at her answers, and she's got them correct. Look at the top, and this person is a member. And you're going to answer them. And you're going to put your tag up. Oops, I did that one wrong. Okay. And you're going to say, yes, you are now a member. Oops. I'm going to put it in. So now I've read that. And I've answered it. I've acknowledged her. These are very important that you do that. What you're going to do now that you've answered her, hit the 3 dots, and now you're going to turn off the commenting now that she's got her answer. So we're going to go back now to pending, and we're going to go back to the oldest again. We're going to sort oldest ones again. And okay, so we're going to read this. This is by Sandy. Her hair was like, okay, and thank you. That's what I really want to see. So let's go into Sandy. She has no posts, as you can see. So what does that mean? It means now all of her 3 answers have to be done correctly because there's no post there and she's very new. So she's answered all things correctly. We're going to go back 1 and we're going to go back twice. And we're approving her. Can you please make clear and add color? So this person said please. We're going to go into Rebecca. Approve posts, admin notes, decline posts. Really, none of this matters because she's now trying to get another post up and do it the right way. Agree to the group rules. No answer. So because there's no post there, this person seems like they're really struggling with all their posts. Decline to pending post. Okay, so they're struggling. So what I think I might do, I don't want you to do this, but I'm going to do it because I feel the need to do it. But you would decline it with how to correct the group answers. So in this case, I have to approve it because they've had so many declines. They don't know whether they're coming and going and can't get them on the wall. This post was a decline. However, I see that you are trying to figure out how to have it posted correctly. Go to you at the top of the group and tap into it. Scroll down. Then scroll down to edit your 3 answers. When that is done, I'll reopen So I'm going to add hit the camera. I'm going to add my tag badge, and I'm going to send this to him because he's had 20-some declines. He's not figuring this out. He's having a hard time. So I don't want you to do that, but skip over something like that if you feel they need more help. And for now, anyways. So this post was a decline. However, I see that you are trying to figure out how to have it posted correctly. Go to the U at the top of the group and tap into it. Then scroll down to edit your group answers correctly. When that is done, I'll reopen the post for editing. Thank you. So I'm going to take the 3 dots and I'm going to turn off commenting. And then I'm going to take the 3 dots and I'm going to pin it to feature so I can find it. And what I mean by feature, okay, so feature is right here. When you pin it, you can go in there and you can find it. Feature. So this is the one I just posted and I'll find it for later. This is the one that I did yesterday, I believe. And I'm going to remove this because that was in another language and they didn't give us the option to translate it because it was a copy and paste. Remove, and I'm going to put up here, removed, because it couldn't be translated. Shut up. Okay. So we're going to go back. I don't want to get sidetracked. I get sidetracked. It's a little bit of ADHD going on with my personality, and I get sidetracked quite easy. So that one did go on, and I'm hoping that I can help them that way. So we'll get back into pending. We're going to sort again, get to the oldest, and then you can scroll down a ways because there's other people in here. I sent 2 messages to see if could them for me. I have not heard nothing back. So I'm going to put hers on the wall also. Any messages, but I need for you to skip these messages if you don't know how to answer them for now. Because I have to stop everything and I have to answer her. So I'm going to approve Martha. Then I got to go back on the wall, flip it, make sure I get theirs. I'm going to check, first of all, her profile, make sure her answers are all correct, and they are. And I sent 2 messages to see if you could them for me. I have not heard back. Okay. So some of these words just change on their own, I think. Now I'm going to add my picture here and send that through. And I'm going to leave that one open because she's got to respond to me. It's not resolved. If it's resolved, it's turned off. And I'm going to pin that so I can find it a little later. Okay, so we're going back again so we can get held up so easily when things happen with questions or anything like that. It's probably wise at first to skip all these questions until you know how to answer them correctly. So now I'm going to go down a bit, and I thought I already put this on. Okay, so we're going to tap into this one because I'm pretty sure it's on the wall. There we go. And she's already had some edits. So, and we don't have to view answers really. She only had to have the last one done because she had previous edits. Go back again. And now I'm just going to decline this. And, okay. Okay, duplicate post declined and confirm. All right, so let's go down a bit again. Can someone please help me with this? Thank you. So the thank you there. Let's go into Jeff. And we're going to, we know that this one might not have all the answers, and that's because there's other edits here. So we're going to go into this. They had them all anyway, so that's perfect. Going to go back, and we're going to approve it. So we have one here. Can anyone please make this? Okay, so we're going to go into Brenda's profile picture. Does she have other edits? And she has the same edit right there. View answers. Go back. So we recognize that. Go back again. As you can see, you know it's not, you know it's a duplicate if you can see where you can edit. And if we go back, you can see that this says approve or decline. They're two different things. So we're going to decline with our feedback. And we're going to say, my internet's very slow. Again, we got to be sure we're not taking away the duplicate, that we're not removing the original, I should say. So we're going to get out of there, and we're going to stop. Let's stop at, let's say this one. Okay. Okay, thank you. Let's go back. There's another post there. This is an introduction post. So this one, if they have a picture with the introduction post, you can see there's no comment place because we've turned the comments off. There's no places. As you can see, Tammy, which is a moderator, welcomed Rhonda and then turned it off. Because if we don't turn it off, they're going to start editing under it. So we're going to go back and we're going to approve. Then we have Anne, thank you. And there's other edits. And this, even though that's a double, it was put together. So we're just going to leave it. It was put in as two pictures at the time. So answers, I think I already checked that. That's all good. So that goes through. Here's one, please. And I think maybe that was the one I just did, actually. Okay, there is a duplicate of this one. I just seen. As you can see down below, again, we know it's a duplicate because this one shows where people put their edits. And if you tap into it, and like I said, my internet is horrible. You can see the edits. So we know that she wants a copy, by mistake, of course. So that's going to be declined. Okay. So we have Jeff. This person said please or thank you. They did. So now we're going to go through here, take a quick run through, and we see this post. There's quite a few posts here. So they only need to have the bottom answer correct. And they did all the answers, so that's a bonus. And let's just go back quickly again, because something tells me that was already on the wall. Like I said, my internet is horrible. Okay, so that wasn't on the wall, so it's approved. So let's take a look at this. So I'm not going to allow this because her text is up here. Okay? And I consider this 1 picture, 2 picture, and 3 picture. She just needed to write it out. And she has 3 boxes. That's a decline. So we're going to go in here and give feedback. If it ever comes up, it's very, very bad. Okay. Post was declined because you have 3 photos. So resubmit correctly. Oh, completely. I'm having a hard time. Okay, confirm. They won't be happy, but that's the same as having. Okay, so we have here, it's just the 2. Can someone please make the bangs more to the side? And okay, so we're going to tap into Doreen. And she has other photos. So again, she only needs the 1 answer in the questions. And she does. She only has the 1 this time, and that's because of the way I did it before. So these aren't important this time. And we're going to go back out and we're going to approve. So this here, this is a good example of this. This is an album. As you can see, this person here created an album, and it's called the Jackson Family Picnic. So that is an album. They can have as many photos as they want. And you may see this someday where it says somebody, let's just say Mary, contributed to the album, or not contribute, just created an album called, let's just say, the family album. And then you might not see any pictures at all, but they created an album and there's no pictures. You're going to approve that. So we're still going to check to make sure that she has a post, so she only needs the last one. Okay, let's just take a peek. So she did have the last one, and she's going to be approved. She's been waiting for that, obviously. Okay, let's go down a little further. Now we know this was just done, so we're going to go in here, double check, and then remove that one as the duplicate. I can't slide down well, so there it is. And we're going to put in here okay. So here's a question. Everyone does such awesome work. Is it possible to open the guy's eyes on the right? They're green if it matters. Thank you. Now this here one's different again. As you see, there's no photo. So what are we going to do? Decline this one. And we're going to decline, post, and give feedback. Declined, I usually put in there. No photo was attached. Please resubmit. Okay. Let's go into Denise. I'm doing quite a few for you because there's so many different situations. So because they already have one post there, we're going to check into here. She only needs the last answer because there's a previous post. Go back one and go back again. And she did say, please, thank you, approved. It's really simple, really. Most of them are going to be approved, I think. So this one, I am amazed at the work all the wonderful artists can do. All I can do is look at pictures and dream of what it would look like. They take the dream and make it real. Thank you for making dreams possible. So I just checked to make sure that she's gotten the answers correct. She's had one done, so she only needs the last one, but she's did them all, so that's perfect. So I'm going to approve it, and I'm not going to close it. People can jump on because she has no picture. You can leave a comment up. If it doesn't need an answer, you can leave it up. Okay, so thank you. That's Rosalie. We're going to go in here. No answer. And she has other posts, so that's why she doesn't have the answers. Approve. Could someone please clean this photo up for me? She said, please, let's go into Anne's. And we're going to look to see if she has the last one done. And she does. So we're going to do that. And scroll down again. We'll see if we can find some more little situations that are a little different. Okay, hi admin, 10 here. I sent you a PM and I'm going to approve that. I approve any questions or any, so that was somebody different. Tanya. Okay, so I'm going to I can even leave it open for now. I'm going to take a screenshot of her name so I can check her private message out to me. Okay, so let's go back. Oh, I'm right out of everything. So we've come across several things that will help you. Again, let's sort to the oldest. See if I can find some different situations for you. Okay. Let's check out Cheryl. It's a weird request. She did the last and she's got previous posts, so she's okay. Approve. Okay, let's see if I can find something again. Here's one. Now, this is not an album. It clearly will say in here, create it or add it to the album in here somewhere. So we know. Okay, let's just remove this. Decline post and give feedback. So I said, please read the attached rule. So I said only one is allowed. So the attached rule would be way down here. And it's only 2 photos, but it explains to her how to create an album if that's what she wants. So that is that. So I think I've gotten most of them, and most of them are allowed, unless anyone wants to do something with a house fire or car fire or damage. So somebody wants to see what it would be like to have black doors or whatever. Thank you so much. So that's okay. They've got nothing here. So what does that mean? They have to have all the answers, and they didn't. So we go back and we decline it. And then I just... these are not coming out good. Okay. Another, and you can see it's not a wedding one at all. And I'm just going to check her answer so I can add that too if I need to. Because she did everything correct there. Go back again. And then, of course, I'm going to go way down here and add only 2 photos, explains about the albums. Another one with multiple. This should not be getting through. think that was on the wall already too. So we'll go quick, see if we can see that. Okay, it wasn't. So she got all the answers and there's no post, so all the answers are a must. And she said thank you, so it's approved. Hello, I'm new to the group. Thank you for accepting my request. My husband took me out, so that would be an introduction, but also a request, so that's allowed. Answers were correct. So that's about it. Here's another one, and this is not an album. I don't know how these are all getting. Here's a nickname. So when you see a nickname, you're going to just tap into the face of the nickname. We don't even worry about it anymore. Tap. And then you're going to go to the Manage button. Manage. And then you're going to remove the person from the group. Not report, not suspend, and not ban. Most important thing is just ticking off the one box. Anything else is a ban, and we don't want that. Confirm. So we remove the last 7 days. So if you click into it, well, it just usually it would say it wasn't there, but here's another 3. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm going to go down to the album, tap into that. Seems like we're having an awful lot of them. Kudos to all the talented people on the site. She's just expressing herself. I'm going to approve that comment. I'm pretty sure I just did that one. Well, it's not an album. No, it's not. I did do it. Okay. I'm going to do one more with you. Thank you so much. Frida. No answer. Just the last one. And she has a post, so she gets away with that. Okay, so I think we've covered, and I'm not sure what's happening here, but I'm pretty sure I declined this several times. But what I want you to do after, let's say after 10, and then you can go back, is now that you've done that, you're going to go into activity log. There's the activity log. I should have done this. So because I've been doing this, okay, I approved. You can put your name right in here, admin and moderators. So let's put mine, since I was doing this, Susan. Then everything that's happened will be right here. I approved, declined. What did I decline? Let's see the details of what I declined. Multiple pictures. I usually screenshot for me and copy and paste, copy it. Then I go into my add the note. These have to be done. Or you can just say multiple pictures. You don't have to copy and paste. Okay, so now that shows me, and as you can see, after I've done that, this is what's going to show. Notice that? And if you look at everything else I did, nothing shows. It's only going to show quickly there. And that's important. So any decline, any closing of comments, anything that's on the negative has to have an answer. So this was a nickname. I declined another one. Okay, I delete it, and these are all Sandra. Okay, this was a nickname, so they're all, you're going to say that for each one of them because it's the same person. It does that. Lots of times it'll do that. I'm going to take a screenshot, copy it, and save, go back. Okay, add note. I'm just going to copy and paste because it's the same thing over and over. Okay. I got bumped out of that, so I'm going to put my name back up here. Okay, so this is going to be a long video, but it's something for you to really watch and see how we like it. Where did I stop at? Nickname. And Sandra again. It's the same person. Like I said, sometimes it'll go 2 and 3 times for different scenarios. So we are going to make sure that we do them all. I hate getting bumped out because I got to keep putting my name in. Okay. All right, nickname. Okay, this one's approval, decline. This one's a different one. And this one was multiple. So you can just write multiple photos. Just so we know. And it wasn't an album. That's very important that you don't decline or remove it if it's got an album title. I deleted Sandra. Oh, it's the same thing. Nickname again. Wow, a lot of these. I've never seen this many for one person. So nickname. This is an approval. Approved again. Declined multiple photos. Declined a pending post. Let's go in that. And so we have another multiple photos. So you can see where I wrote underneath each one that was declinal of some kind, whether it's turning a comment off or declining of anything. Delete it. Okay, I removed Sandra from the group. Okay, that's because she had the nickname and I removed her completely. So I'm going to put removed, and she can rejoin participants. So we have Sandra, nickname, 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 approved, declined, declined multiple, declined this one, and this one was answers because I said decline, please go to you, so that we know is answers. Save it. Okay, so you have to go down each one that was a declinal, or if you removed somebody from the group, you better remove, you got to know why you removed them. And sometimes removing only means that we've managed them, removed them only from the last 7 days, and they go through participants if it is a nickname. So I declined a pending post here. Feedback, no photo was attached. Now we know why. Now here it is, the photo. So she must have went and put it in. So let's go and see if it's on her profile. Well, like I said, my internet is so horrible. So we're going to go out of Rita's. Okay, so I'm still going to add my note. She's obviously added it, and you can see when it's added, even in the decline stuff. Okay, so I'm saying no photo, although there is one now. And that's probably impending corrected. Here's another one that was deleted. This here one was, this could not be translated because it was like a copy and paste. So I'm just going to write could not So that's, see, I'm putting something in everything because if they want to come back to us, sometimes some of this stuff disappears, but our comments should stay there for at least 4 days anyways. So restored. So basically, that's about the gist of it. Declined here. While you do it when it's fresh, you'll remember everything. If you did it the next day, you're not going to remember. Duplicate. So this was a duplicate. And I think this will be the last one. So it's best that you do maybe 10 declines, not 10 approves in pending, but 10 real declines in pending. And then I want you to come back and do those decline messages. I've got to go through these one by one and get them all. That's all, It's something that you have to do. It's logging. And like anything, we need to keep records. And with a group this big, we won't know what we're doing if we don't have these records. Again, you can see my phone spinning. I've changed internet services, and this one's way worse. I don't know why I did that. So we're going to be getting a new service again. I guess I'll have to sign off because this is just spinning. I might not even have any internet. So thank you for listening to how pending is done. Please only do 10, the first 10, and I want things logged with the 10 declines, and then come back to me in the chat for me to check before you do any more. Thank you.